TikTok recipes, the epitome of what the is wrong with society. As if brain rot, skibidi toilet, you know, whatever the wasn't enough, the youth is now being infected with dog recipes. They do all sorts of wild stuff on the goddamn Clock app, okay? And I think your time is up, okay? You're done, buddy. We need to get rid of you, all right? Next. But recently, there has been a trend of people recreating Zack D Films recipes. Now, you might be like, whoa, 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 Quinn. Who in the hell is Zack D Films and why the should I care? If you have ever been scrolling on any social media website and you've seen like a AI generated explaining some random topic that you kind of don't really give a about anyways, but for some reason the algorithm is showing you this 3D animated video of like how a cow's ball sack works. If you use the internet, you have definitely encountered these before. Now, these AI 3D animations are now giving people recipes, and some of the recipes are like absolutely insane. So today I'm going to be recreating several of these Zack D Films recipes, from the likes of making a swan out of an apple to cooking lasagna in a dishwasher. You can see we're all over the place here, okay? We don't really have a good organizational structure. We're quite literally just bullshit, all right? Now, as many of you have seen, I have made videos where I've recreated TikTok recipes before, and they went, they could have gone a little bit better. So hopefully I don't burn down my apartment building. First things first, we need to go shopping. Now, at the grocery store, I encountered a little bit of a predicament. I needed string, nails, and wire. They don't really sell that at the grocery store, so we're gonna go to Home Depot. Which low-key feels homophobic on Pride Month. Like, I mean, you got me building. Do I look like I could build some shit? Exactly. Like, let's be serious. Like, what the fuck? To Home Depot we go. Anyways, so we're gonna go to Home Depot now. First things first, we're gonna make hot dogs with 2 nails, 2 wires, and a power outlet. Because 279 reasons and a suicide note wasn't enough, okay? I need to make this a little bit more extravagant. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm gonna die on camera. All right, I bought the cheapest hot dogs possible. We're balling on a budget here, okay? I might be eating microplastics, crushed up chicken feet, bull testicles, and some random miscellaneous roadkill's eyeballs. But hey, it's affordable. Some people pay premium prices for drugs, so at least I'm killing myself for a low price. Bro, I don't even have wire cutters. Oh, I don't need those. My scissors can do it. Okay, weak ass wire, bro. What the f? You need to up your game, buddy. Like, bro, you cannot tell me this looks like a good idea. Like, are we dead ass? Like this? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this plug that's plugged into these wires, and I'm gonna plug it into this extension cord that's plugged into the wall outlet, and then the hot dog should start cooking. 3, 2, 1. It's smoking. Look. You actually thought I was gonna fucking do that? You fucking idiot. Do I look that stupid? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I have 2 friends that are electrical engineers, and before even attempting this, I decided to text them and ask what would happen and if I would blow up my apartment building. Surprisingly, my friend told me, no, I wouldn't blow up my apartment building. He's like, well, as long as you don't touch the wires, you'll be okay. However, from a brief Google search, it says hot dogs have a very low resistance. He's an electrical engineer, so whatever the f that means, he understands, I don't. Which means you'll draw upwards of 0.5 amp through the outlet, which would be more than likely to pop the breaker if anything. If you're careful and don't touch the hot dog, you'll be fine. But you should also have something to turn the power off instead of just plugging it in. So then we kind of discussed like, oh, you know, what would happen if I pop the breaker? What should I use to power it? Should I have a switch? Yada, yada. And basically he said, listen, just find something with the switch, plug it in. That's all you need. As long as you're not directly unplugging it and plugging it in, it's safer. And then after this discussion, I was like, so how bad of an idea is this? And he said, so as long as you're careful, it's okay. The warning I will give you is that you only need like 50 MA to stop your heart. And I was like, oh, okay. Whatever that means. And then he said, you'll be drawing over 10 times that.
You're telling me this little hot dog accumulate enough power from me plugging it into a power outlet to literally
stop my heart if I touch it.
But bro 3 text up said,
oh yeah, you'll be fine as long as you're safe.
What the f about that is safe?
So after that, I said, yeah, f that, I'm not doing that shit. He just said, just insert the combo in the video, which is exactly what the f I'm doing, okay? This is definitely one of the dumber ones. All right, now we're gonna make lasagna in a dishwasher. It's okay. I lease my apartment. I don't own the dishwasher. If it breaks, I can just call maintenance for replacement. How are they going to know I cooked the lasagna in the dishwasher? They're not going to know. I blow up my apartment. I don't give a... Yo, if that actually happens and this video is played in court, I'm just joking. Please. Okay, bye. We're going to make lasagna in a dishwasher. That's right. I got me some of these. That way we can put the lasagna in this and we don't have to worry about it like leaking out, and I'll cover the top in tinfoil instead of wrapping the entire thing in tinfoil because that just doesn't seem very smart. I bought oven ready lasagna. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the that means, but it says there's no boiling required. So I don't need to pre-cook this. I think I can just put it in there. Ew, why did I even do that? See, some of y'all need to get your back broken like this because y'all are some miserable okay? And I think maybe if you got your back broken, it would help a little bit. I don't understand how this is ready to bake if it's so solid. I don't know. Aren't lasagna just like noodle pizza? Guys, I'm low-key a little excited to try this. I'm just worried, like, how does the water not get in? Is this not just gonna taste like dishwasher? Y'all know there's a Reddit community for people that eat fruit in the shower. Like, it's actually so bizarre. So I'm surprised there's not a Reddit community for dishwasher cuisine. I feel like it's an untapped market, I'm just saying. One time someone told me that dishwashers were like water ovens. Well, what the were you trying to tell me? Do you cook food in the dishwasher? Do I need to cut you off? All right, T, it's all done. Now we go to the dishwasher. There you go, little buddy, have fun. Start. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I'm so nervous, bro. Please don't break my dishwasher. I'm gonna use this as my submission video for MasterChef, okay? I might be innovating some bullshit, but bullshit is still entertaining. All right, boys, you'll never guess what's done. The lasagna. I'm expecting this to just be everywhere and covered in lasagna, but if it's not, I'll be very impressed. All right, here's the reveal. Damn, you can feel this. You see the steam, bro. Shit. I mean, there's water on the top. It's just a little bit. It feels really liquidy though. There's no way this is cooked. Oh my God. Wait, why did it kind of cook? What the f? It's stuck to the top. I mean, it's cooked. It's cooked. I feel like lasagna normally is a little bit more solid. It smells decent though, I'll be honest. I'm really about to eat this. That was an experience, a rather unpleasant one, but not traumatizing. It tastes like lasagna, but it tastes watered down. Like, it does taste watered down. It's a little too liquidy, it's a little too soupy. It tastes a little off. It's a little soupy, you know? Can't say I enjoy it. It's edible. Like, if I needed food and I was gonna die, I would eat the whole thing. Just if I had the choice to eat something else that was a little bit better, I would probably take that. You know what I'm saying? This entire dish is getting thrown the f out. This is not good, bro. All right, up next, we're gonna make a swan out of an apple. This actually looks quite interesting and fun. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a little artiste. I used to do painting. I never did sculpting though, or pottery. And I'm about to cut an apple like several times with a really sharp knife, which is scary to me because last time I tried cutting a damn bagel in half, I nearly chopped my finger off and had to go to the ER. So hopefully after this, I have all 10 fingers available. This is probably gonna be the hardest thing I have to do this entire video, and I'm kind of scared. I bought 4 apples. In the video, you only needed 2, but I know I'm 100% gonna f this up at least once or twice. This one looks nice and supple, so I'm gonna cut this one. I need a knife. We did it like down the middle, I think. Oh, wait, that was actually way easier than I thought. Okay, clean halves, clean halves. This seemed a little ghetto, but okay. Then I turn the knife and I cut until I hit the center. Oh. I almost just lost my finger. What the f? Good apple though. Bro, how the f? Okay, wait, I did it. Oh my God, wait, hold on. Look at that. I did it. This is so scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I hate knives. Did I do it? Did I cut it? Did I cut? Oh, nice. Oh my God, wait, hold on. I'm kind of a goat. We got the base done. Okay. Oh my God. Hold on. I used to be a painter. Maybe this is my renaissance or whatever the f. We did one side perfectly. I'm actually so impressed with myself. Holy sh. Ooh, look at me. This is gonna be my new hobby, bro. Making shapes out of apples. This is kind of lit, actually. Wait, I can just flip it and then cut it against the knives a second time. Wait, hold on, I'm inventing new tech for this. Yeah, look at that. Easy as pie. Oh my God, wait, hold on, wait. I really thought this was gonna be like the most miserable part of the video. No, this is actually lit. Look at this, bro. I made this. I actually made this. Carve a small groove like right here. Damn, I don't even know how I'm gonna do that, bro. Okay. This is so thin, bro. I made it super thin. Okay, why did I cook? Hold on, why was this the easiest thing I did the entire video? Like actually. Wait guys, it's done. I'm actually so proud of myself, bro. Look at this. This is not dope. I made like a whole bird out of this. Okay, bro, why'd you have to die on me? Anyways, it died. It keeps trying to kill itself, okay? Why do you keep beheading yourself, man? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Please, okay? It gets better, it gets better. And you taste better. Loki, I just ate my child. That's kind of fucked up. All right, up next, we're gonna make Oreo sushi. What the fuck? But low-key, this looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, hey, you know I'm a big back, okay? And it's pretty simple, only 3 ingredients. So, let's watch the video to know how to do it. Because I don't remember. I'm just not an Oreo person. I like Oreos and cookies and cream ice cream, but I don't like, I would not just like eat Oreos. I feel like there's so much better shit. You know, you can just buy Oreo frosting. I should have just done that. Yeah, y'all know Oreos are gluten-free? Like, what the does that mean? Like, no. They say they're not because they're made in a factory that has gluten-containing products. This looked so fun until I actually had to start doing it. Cooking hungry has to be the biggest rage-inducing thing ever. Like, that's the original rage bait, okay? I feel like when you're hungry, you can get angry anyways. You can get hangry, right? But now I gotta wait 2 hours for this shit to cook? Like, what the I should have gotten like the double stuffed, bro. Because I feel like there's way more cookie than cream. Pause. Pause. Whoa. I mean it like that now. Bro, like, I already got through 1 rack and this is all I got for the cream and this is how much cookie I got. There's no way I have enough to do this, bro. I'm about to start eating the extra cookies. Yo, as a kid in kindergarten, I remember every time kids would bring Oreos, we'd have like a competition of like who could like split them most in half. There was this one girl that was like goated at that shit. Like, she had like a 90% success rate. I don't know what the f her secret was. Her name was Shelby. She could split them hoes so well, it was insane. Little kindergartner me, okay, thought that was like the most attractive thing ever, all right? Like, that was my romantic interest in kindergarten, all right? Because she could split Oreos in half. I really wish love nowadays was that simple. I just feel like people that do shit like this very meticulously is one of 2 things. You're either like autistic or neurodivergent, or you murder people. Yeah, like, I've split all of them and this is how much cookie I have and this is how much frosting I have. Like, there's a disproportionate amount here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not a violent person by any means. I'm not, truly, I promise. However, my therapist said I should practice healthy ways to, you know, get rid of my anger, relieve my stress. But Susie, you. That's why you're a bitch. That's why your boyfriend cheated on you. No love, no man, no boyfriend. My fault, Susie, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know, I'll be a little bit softer. I'll crush you to death now. That's right, you Curtis, you little. That's why you're broke. No net worth. No class, no status, no personality, no humor, no charisma, no nothing. You ain't got shit, Curtis. Fuck you. I feel so much better now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like relaxed. And I don't even know anyone named Curtis or Susie. It looks like I'm like mixing like tar, bro. Like, what the f is this? I still feel like it's not solid enough. Damn, I really am using all the Oreos. Well, okay, that's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how I would thicken this up. I could add flour. Let me try that. Okay, I think I added too much milk. In like both. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to do to thicken it up. I could use cornstarch. Wait, or I could use mochi flour. Yeah, wait, no, rice flour might be the move, actually. Yeah, look at this. See, it's like a dough ball now. This is what we wanted. Wait, okay. Quinn Ramsey, hello? All right, yeah, we cut this into a square, okay? We're cooking. I feel like this looks pretty good. All right, let me try this, just this on its own. That's good. Good boy. Why the fuck, what the, bro? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are, little Oreo. Yes, you are. Let me spread the cream on you. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that rolled way cleaner than I thought it was. Our Oreo log is all wrapped up. So I'm just gonna put it in there for long enough, I guess.
The next day.
Our Oreo sushi is done. Yesterday when I started making this and I was eating some of the dough, that
Destroyed.
my insides, okay? It
Gutted me.
I had the most miserable time on the toilet. So I'm just warning you, okay? I think it looks okay. The sides could use some work, you know, they look a little bit scuffed, but hopefully when I cut it, it looks better. So I'm gonna cut it down the middle first. Boom.
All right, let's look at the reveal. Oh, wait, that actually looks clean. Hold on now. Look at that. Damn, I'm impressed with myself, actually. All right, I'm gonna have this nice old piece. This tastes better than like normal Oreos do. The flavors overall are better. Like the Oreo tastes better and the frosting tastes better. I'm gonna give this like an 8 out of 10, okay?
All right, up next, we're gonna try crispy yogurt fries. Like, what in the Texas rodeo fair is this bullshit? Like, what are we gonna do, fried butter next? Low-key, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, listen, I'm a little Southern, okay? Bro, I tried that fried butter. I'm not gonna lie. Hear me out, that shit's low-key good. So yeah, we're gonna deep fry yogurt.
In his like recipe, he doesn't batter, which like, listen, I'm not a chef by any means, but I've cooked enough to know that you can't just deep fry some and then it comes out golden and crispy. Like you need to bread it in something. Yeah, also the thing about these recipes is bro gives no portion sizes. So like, I'm just gonna guess. Fun fact, by the way, for those of you that didn't know, any of y'all that have ever used vanilla scented things, the way they get vanilla scent for a lot of stuff is beaver anal excretions. Booty excretions from beavers. So if you ever have like a vanilla scented chapstick or like vanilla scented perfume, like you're probably spraying beaver anal juice everywhere. Should I just use all of it? F it. There we go, 1 egg cracked. Ew, it's like yellow and shit. What the f? Yo, I tasted this raw one time. All I'm saying is you gotta lube and condom up your tongue, bro. This is, you cannot have this raw. It's just getting browner and browner. This kind of looks like throw up from a drunk person. Come on now. Okay, bro, why? Come on, bro. Why are you queefing? Chill out. Yeah, they had a fun night, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna add some more honey. Why the f not? If you don't like honey, I think you have problems. Wait, I kind of like this pattern. I wonder if anyone has ever like done like, made like shapes with their semen. Just me? Shut your fucking mouth. Whoever makes the fucking seams on these should be fired from like ever doing anything again. Never fucking rips evenly, it's always fucked up. Fuck you, whoever this is. I don't, this little seam razor man, make them sharper. This pissed me off already, bro. Oh my God. This is only the first thing. Are you serious? Already on some bullshit, Zack D films. Fuck you. Dripping down the side like Jesus Christ, bro. Like, look at this, man. Liquid ash. Yeah, that's barely working. Okay. Well, I guess I'm making little dicks. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the piping bag was low-key unnecessary because these are, like these shapes are barely even good anyways. I left these bad boys in the freezer and so they're like little shapes now, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, these don't really look like fries. It's kind of just like frozen things. Like, I think I fucked this up. Anyways, let me try a piece. I can't say I'm a fan of that. Anyways, next step is we have to deep fry these. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not think this is gonna work. So I'm debating if I wanna like bread these in something. I could. No, I'm not gonna bread these in anything. I'm gonna follow the recipe exactly like Zack D Films did it, because that's the point of this video. All right, now that we have enough oil in this to power 3 AI data centers, let's get cooking. All right, T, let's set this thing to 375. Damn, is that the max? Look, see, bro, all that happened is it just expanded and melted. Like, what the f? What is this? It's just melted yogurt on a plate. F this, bro. I want to say I'm mad and I want to say I'm disappointed, but my expectations were literally this. This is what I thought was gonna happen. Not only could I not try it, but I couldn't make it. And the frozen yogurt with all that still tasted like ass, okay?
Next up, we're gonna make some Japanese omu rice. Now, for those of y'all that know my backstory, my history, my legacy, you know I've done this before. My friend, a loose associate, someone I used to know, did this on a live stream in front of like 25,000 viewers and blew up the internet. Making Japanese omu rice is kind of like an art form. The rice, easy. The egg, difficult. So let's see if I can do it.
I'm too lazy to make fried rice from scratch, so what I'm gonna do is use this mix that does like 50% of the work for me. Hey, listen, if anyone that's Japanese is watching this, I just wanna say I apologize for what I'm about to do. I don't know how I'm gonna do the egg, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like this, I think it's cooked. I think we're fucked. The rice is done being steamed. See, it's all done. Bro, I don't know how I'm gonna do the fucking eggs, man. What you mean I gotta like flip it, do like some you know, hidden egg jutsu, pull out some like, egg jutsu, you know what I'm saying? Like what? We gonna try some. Is this gas or is it ass? Pretty good. Now we gotta do the hard part, the fucking egg, bro. 1, a 2, a 3. How many bitches does it take to find your wife? The world may never know. So they somehow like shape it into like a rectangle. I don't really know how they do that. I don't know if this is gonna work, but the hidden plate flip technique, boom. Wait, actually? I mean, that kind of worked. We did that shit. Oh, it fell a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, pull the edges. All right, now it says you tilt the pan like 90 degrees, then you fold the edge over. I'm trying, bro, this is hard. Then you like pull the pan up and you flip it and it seals or something. Okay, wait, this is gonna be the hard part. All right. Oh, wait, hold on, I kind of cooked. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I might have singed the edges a little bit, but I feel like this is better than I thought. I feel like this don't look that bad. I got the omu rice. Now I'm gonna cut it in the middle and see if it like opens up all nice. All right, here's the big reveal. Damn, I f***ed it up. Bro, I don't know how you sear the edges so fast. This is cooked. But you know what, who cares, okay? F you, okay? I think it's good. It's edible.
All right, up next is a classic staple. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, if there's one thing I always wanted my mom to buy every time I saw it, it was rock candy. The texture's nice, it crunches off the stick nice, and low-key, the flavor is better, all right? Apparently, this takes like a week, which is kind of ridiculous. The f you mean I'm gonna be like growing a bacteria in my apartment for a week? Like what is this, like sourdough starter? Like, is this thing alive? Like, I don't understand. So today, I'm going to make rock candy at home.
And all we have to do is cook the sugar in the water, pour it in the jar, and then leave the string in there. And apparently it takes a week for the rock candy to grow, but like f that, you get like a day or two max. The f. What do I look like? Someone who has free time? And I'm reusing the marinara jar we used for the lasagna because I'm not buying a whole jar for this. So this little bad boy being reused. 1 cup of sugar. Damn, that's a lot of sugar, Jesus Christ. Like, look at that, that's 1 cup. 2 cups of sugar. All right, more calories, let's go. God fucking damn, that's a lot of sugar, bro. Like, look at this, bro. That's like half the pot. Let me just put this high, bro. Hurry the fuck up. I think if some Victorian child from like the 1800s consumed this amount of sugar, they would be like patient 0 for being like a sugar zombie. Like, you know how in every zombie movie, someone always gets infected? Yeah, I think that little bastard would end up being patient 0 for the zombie apocalypse, okay? They would be infected by the sugar. It would take over their bloodstream, control their brain like a parasite. Like, they would not be able to function, bro. But children nowadays will eat crumble cookie. And somehow those little bastards are still breathing. Like, how the fuck? Like, I know Charles Darwin discovered evolution and all, you know, adapt or die, but I feel like we're adapting incorrectly. Like, this is maladaptive. Like, why are we able to function consuming this amount of sugar? Like, we should be like Victorian kids. Like, this is not good for us, bro. I mean, bro, is this supposed to steam? This shit said it would become clear. It's bubble. What the f is going on? Is this supposed to happen? Wait, it's actually becoming clear. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait, this is the process, I guess. I'm gonna pour this in the jar. I'm gonna pray that the jar doesn't break. Oh my God, we survived. Now we need to stick the string in it and then let the string dry for a little bit and then stick the string back in it. I'm gonna add food coloring right now. I think this is probably the best time to. Oh, look at that. Holy f, look at the spoon, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna cut a piece because I don't understand. Why is it so dirty? Bro, it's got like dirty shit everywhere. What the fuck? Like, look at this. My fingers are all dirty. So I'm gonna put the string in this and I'm just gonna let it like sit. So I'm gonna put this in there like this. It's kind of bootleg bouncing on a fork, but hey, it works. You know, it's in there, all right? That's all that matters, okay? All right, our rock candy has been sitting overnight for the past 2 days. So let's see how big it's gotten and try it out. Can't really see how much has grown on the string. It's kind of difficult, but you can see like the top. It's very like crystallized, like the whole thing. Like if I move it. So let's take this out and see how much it's grown. Oh, wait. Oh, damn. Wait, that's low-key bigger than I thought. Wait, wow, I'm actually impressed. Like, look at this, bro. See all the crystals? I wonder how big it would have gotten if I waited a week. You see there's a bunch of like sugar crystals still in the jar too. Like the edges are all, I don't even know how to eat it, bro. I feel like normally it comes on like a stick. You know what? It tastes just like the rock candy you buy at the store. I'm gonna try this big chunk. Yeah, literally. No different. Also, I'm glad I put food coloring on it so it's like bright blue and cool looking. Honestly, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving it a 9 instead of a 10 is because like, bro, I gotta wait like two days for this to form when I could just go to a store and get this done in like 30 seconds. You know, it's just, it's a little inconvenient, okay? I'm curious how much of this is just like sugar water versus, oh, it's so thick. Wait, there's actually a good amount of like sugar crystals in the jar. Nah, I feel like that's pretty stuck in there, I'm not gonna lie. You can see like a bunch of stuff is stuck to the bottom of the jar.
Some of them are definitely me having a skill issue, and you know, I just suck.
I made this though, so that's probably why it's kind of mid, but
hey, overall, I would say this was a unique experience. Some of these turned out a lot better than I thought.
you got me f***ed up thinking I'm gonna sit down and open a pack of Oreos and eat that shit, okay? It's not happening. This though, this is pretty good. Like, wow.
You know, my cooking skills, maybe they have improved over the years of me making some crash out cooking videos. You know what I'm saying? Just to make random inedible food for a YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? That's my specialty. In fact, for a living. I'm just talking out of my ass right now. I would like to say that this was a fucking disaster.
All right, so I'm gonna rate this a negative 10 out of 10. This, that dog recipe, bro.
Zack D films, these recipes. Anyone who told me to do this, I told myself to do this. So if you want to see me do this again, let me know in the comment section. I'd be more than willing. Maybe even suggest some other Zack D films recipes that have been made that I didn't try in this video that you want to see me do. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe because I make new videos every week. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. I go live every day at 6 p.m. Central. And with that being said, have yourself a damn good one.